Guys, 8:05 on a Friday night. It's a late one. I apologise. I've had a busy day. Just got home from little athletics with my little fella. Got the cricket on in the background. I'm straight out of my lounge room tonight for the Friday wrap. All right, I had a bit of a revelation this week. Something happened. I want to share it with you, and I'm kind of excited about it because I feel like it's going to add an ability for us to help a lot for a lot of people. Here we go. I was at swimming lessons for my son, Kai. He's 8 years old. Yesterday morning. We do nippers at North Burleigh on the Gold Coast, and this particular club has a lot of little gun nippers. And if you want to keep up, you got to do what it takes. And not that we want our kids to become, professional athletes, but Kai loves his nippers, he loves his swimming, and Natalie and I are sort of mentioning that, maybe an extra swim a week, in addition to the nippers he does, might be good for his fitness and, keep him competitive in and around all these other kids he's with. So we're at swimming lessons. I went up to the lady and I said, hey, is there an option for Kai to do another swim? And yes, there is. And she goes, that's I'm going to go on to the next direct debit cycle, which is $13 a week, $26 a fortnight. And I'm like, no, that's no problems at all. Anyway, I rang up Nat and I'm like, did you know that this was, extra for money for the extra swims? Because I thought that the fees we paid covered as many as they want. Turns out that's the case for our older two kids who are in squad, and you pay a weekly fee and you can swim 10 times a week if you want to. For Kai, you pay as you go. But anyway, as the lady's saying to me, $13 a week, $26 a fortnight. In my mind, I've gone $50 a month, $600 a year. And in my experience of chatting, I'm going to say with thousands of people, and knowing that I'll say 80% of people live week to week. If you just went and added $13 a week, $26 a fortnight, $50 a month of another fixed expense, are you going to get rid of something? And what is it? And I'm going to say that you're probably not. And I'm also going to say that's probably why when you get a pay rise at work, you're like, oh, wow, thank God that we, got that pay rise. How did we ever live without, that extra money? It's because of habits and discipline. You got bad habits and no discipline. Not you, other people, not you. Maybe you. Anyway. So I got thinking about the whole concept, and it's not necessarily about a budget, but it's almost like a profit and loss that you don't do for yourself, because I'm not a business and businesses do profits and loss, not individuals. Well, maybe you should. And so this is one of the things that I'm going to add into the service that we offer. In the Your Wealth, Your Way process, we're about saying, if you make these decisions now, this is what the end game is going to look like. How much do you want to live off when you retire? How much do you need? Are you on track? So we need to build that long-term plan, and then we need to determine what the actions are now that we can go and live, and make those actions and make a proactive, forward-thinking approach that we can generate the result that we're after. And I've always said, then you get to go and live your current life however you want, knowing that these actions are going to generate the result. The problem is, if you don't have good habits, in and around everything else that you do, you're still, stuck in a money sense by doing these things. So, one of the things that they call is lifestyle creep. As you earn more money, your expenses go up, you buy nicer things. And I say it, I'm pretty sure you've probably said it too, is, man, remember when we used to earn this much money and it's a whole lot less than what it is now? How did we ever get by? It's because you've just let your lifestyle creep up with the income that you earned. And you don't necessarily go and earn the income and then creep up. A lot of times is you creep up by doing what I just said, adding $15 a week, whatever the amount is, in another fixed expense without losing something else, because everything else that you're spending money on is as important as that. I can't get rid of anything else. Wow, okay, hang on a minute. This is not good. So one of the things we're going to do with our Your Wealth, Your Way process is this way of giving you a profit and loss every month. Guys, here's your income, here's your expenses. If you've gone to Woolies, we'll call that a fixed expense. If you've paid a mortgage, we'll call that a fixed expense. If I can see school fees, whatever these fixed expenses are, that's what you have to spend money on. You don't have a choice about eating and food and kids' education. It's the discretionary expenses that we'll see, and we'll track them for you month to month and then year to year. So that's the revelation I had. You just go and add something in, and $13 a week is not a lot of money. But what if you then maintained that $13 a week, your income stayed the same, and then in another month or 2 months you added $8 a week, and you added $12, and you added $20, whatever it is. All of these little things add up, and no wonder you get a pay rise and go, oh wow, thank God, because how did we live without it? So kind of gone on. I kind of do when it's late on a Friday night and I've had a big day. But I guess if you're acting with intent, if you're mindful around your money, you're going to be okay. Most people aren't, and that's why I want to be able to help. So watch this space. All right, guys, that's the Friday wrap. Talk to you soon.